ship. How about at Nutanix? You all are right smack in the middle of a lot of this, again, enabling these large agencies and across the private sector, no doubt, to realize this type of capability. Tell us about the state of the state.
Yeah, thanks, Luke. And just happy to be here and see everybody. Hope everyone's doing well in this situation we're all in and hopefully coming out of. But yeah, the work that we've done with data center optimization, now cloud optimization, has been going on for a number of years. And we certainly have, and I'll talk about one, use cases that are sort of traditional. As everyone said, data center consolidation was the going term, right? Finding these data centers that could be consolidated, you could get those efficiencies, the economies of scale, I should say, and that efficiency. Get rid of some of that shadow IT, that term, and just people running things out there that weren't being managed in any sort of efficient way, some offhand application that was being run. So we take part in a lot of that, and still, although it has shifted to being optimization is more like that cloud-like experience, like Monique talked about, that seems to be more the discussion now, but some of those traditional numbers are still part of what we do every day. We still look at very traditional architectures and work with our customers to improve those. We had a published DoD use case going back a few years ago that was, for instance, when they looked at those traditional savings, 60 racks to 10 racks of equipment. I mean, the power, the cooling, what they say in the tactical world in DoD, the swap, the space, weight, and power of something like that is just incredible, right? And those guys had, at the end of it, by looking very carefully at how they converged the traditional architectures, they had more compute, more storage after that over 80% reduction in just footprint, right? And then, to move forward, though, like I said, some of those things are now more about operations. We've had great examples, and some of them from folks on the panel here, where they've done that, and then they're able to actually operate very efficiently. We've worked with one of the agencies on, at the end of putting in a new architecture, they had work orders backed up, right? Lots of things to provision and get to, and they did 3 petabytes of storage provisioned out to different users in 7 hours. Yeah, and the last thing is that jump directly to the cloud. That's what we're participating in now. And we have agencies that have looked very carefully at the use case, because that's what you have to do when you're looking at cloud services. As a couple people mentioned, you have to look at the networking, you have to look at the performance, you have to look at the cost, right? And we've had a couple people that have gone directly into the cloud with the offering we have for desktop as a service. And they didn't do it as a wholesale, just jump in with everybody. They did a piecemeal. And it's been working after a number of months. They actually have a lot in the cloud now in terms of those desktops, and maybe we'll go back and do a bigger deal there. But the point is that they are succeeding, and they've tried it a little bit. It's worked great, and they're doing more, right? So you have to pick which applications, as a number of people say, work best in the cloud.